NAACP ACT-SO category, Business Entrepreneurship. Hello everyone, my name is Donald Sherman Jr. I am a senior at Northern Kentucky University studying entrepreneurship and communications, and my business is smooth creations and DJing. Requirements. Number 1, submit 6 copies of your business plan. Number 2, each of the copies need to be on 8.5-inch by 11-inch double spaced, and it's a business plan accompanied by your project. The business plan, which should be a minimum of 10 pages and not to exceed 20 pages, should include a cover page, executive summary, company description, marketing plan, a management plan, and a financial plan, in addition to any other supporting documentation, meaning graphs or photographs or statistical data. The student's name, page number, and branch must be at the top of each page. The 6 copies must be submitted on or before the deadline. The contestant is required to make an oral presentation not to exceed 5 minutes explaining his or her business plan. A visual presentation in the form of a display, slideshow, overhead, or PowerPoint presentation should be provided. Contestants should be fairly familiar with business terminology in general and about terminology related to their selected product or service. Contestants are required to have personally conducted the business plan analysis and have been involved with the production of any prototype product or service trials. The NAACP ACT-SO program will provide electrical power and an LCD projector. Contestants must provide a laptop and appropriate adapter for projection. Contestants will be judged by the following criteria out of 3 categories. First category being the written business plan. First category in the written business plan is the marketing strategy, which is worth 15 points, which means how do you market your business? Do you know your target audience? How have you been using social media? What are your other platforms that you are using, and what is your marketing plan? Management plan and personnel profiles are worth 10 points. And this category is about the key management personnel that is on your team, the people having authority and responsibility for planning, directing, and controlling certain activities and parts of your business. So whether they are affecting it directly or indirectly, this could mean the CEO or a founder of a business to the sales representative or person who manages your social media pages. The next part of the written business plan is the financial plan. So what is your financial plan for your business and how you maintain a sustainable development? The financial plan is worth 15 points. Market research and analysis. This is worth 10 points. Market research analysis is basically what your company sees as problems that each user faces and how your company successfully wants to solve those problems. This could mean studying your competition, seeing what's already out there, and making sure that you guys are differentiating yourself from the rest. Government requirements. This is worth 5 points. Making sure your business is legal and legit, getting the right paperwork, doing the right work, meaning like LLC, sole proprietorship, or even a corporate. Knowledge of product, worth 10 points. How well do you know your product and others like it? How much research have you done on your product, and how many things are like yours in the world today, and how you can make yours better? Customer service plan, worth 5 points. Deeply examining your customers' needs and perceptions of your company and how you can take those needs and guide them into your company's procedures for customer service. Creativity and originality. This is worth 5 points. Now, nobody can tell you how to do you, but I know you guys got swag and I know you know how to run your own business, so I'm gonna leave it up to you. So be as creative as possible and make it unique. The next part is oral presentation. The first point being how comfortable you are talking about your product and how knowledgeable you are talking about your product. The next point is social responsibility and giving back to your community. So how well you've been involved in your community and what you've done to give back in any kind of way possible. Presentation style. So how well you visualize your presentation, how well it's organized, how well you spoke about it, and how comfortable you were, and also the way you were dressed and the way that you have spoken about your company. The last part is visual presentation. So how well you look in front of the camera, also how well and organized your slides are for your presentation, and how well you've spoken about your product or company. All right, so here are some tips for this category. Number 1, do not procrastinate on your project. Okay, start early. Literally, start as early as possible. It'll help you in the long run. And when you're preparing your project, you'll be able to practice and prepare yourself for the way that you're going to be seeking out information and all the ways that you're going to be doing your video presentation. Number 2, read and follow all of the guidelines set before you. So all the requirements of the ACT-SO program. So make sure that you get 100 points. It'll help you in the long run as well, being that if you miss one step or if you follow one of the requirements, you're more than likely not going to get 100 points. So if you follow all of the steps and guidelines now, you'll be in better position. Number 3 rule is do your research, okay? And by doing your research, it also means reaching out to a family member or somebody who can be a mentor to you, somebody who's more knowledgeable in the field or has experience in the field that can help you achieve your goal in this whole process. So when it comes to preparing your project, researching information, data analysis, anything that you need for your project to be better, I think it's best to have a mentor. But also reaching out and doing your own research, YouTube, Google, will help you have a very successful business plan. So look into that. Number 4 is to practice your material. That means every day that you have a chance to, every hour, every free time, everything that you're doing, make sure that it's surrounded by this project because it's that important. The better you do at this project, the more points that you will have. The better you're prepared when it comes to questions, when it comes to any information that may come at you, you'll be prepared for any possibility. So make sure that you practice your material the best as you can. The last tip is to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. This is why we ask you to find a mentor or reach out to somebody who may have more information, because it'll help you in the long run. Even in life, whenever you need assistance on something and you don't know the answer to it, being able to have those resources and utilizing the resources will help you and put you in a better position today. Practice, practice, and practice. It'll help you in the long run in getting 100 points on your presentation.